Let's start it. So, I'll talk about the types of essays today. See, essay writing it is recommended that you spend 40 minutes in writing an essay, out of which I suggest that you spend 5 to 7 minutes in planning. Planning is one of the most important steps of essay writing, right? Uh, why do we need to plan? We need to plan because if we start writing without planning, we might have to erase a lot. We might have to erase a lot. Okay, is my screen visible? It is also recommended that you have to write more than 250 words, right? Which means that you should write 280, 290, 275 words. I do not suggest that you write more than these number of words, because you may lose marks because you may make more mistakes if you write too many words. And then, of course, you have limited time. You cannot go on writing. Your writing should be crisp, to the point. Task completion has to be kept in mind. Do not deviate from the topic. Okay, use pencil. Do not use capital letters. Like, all the letters do not have caps lock. Letters are not to be used. Okay, normally it's been seen that IELTS essay task is divided in opinion essays, these type of essays, discussion essays, problem solution essays, advantages and disadvantages essays, or double question essays. Normally what happens, we will not normally, we write an introduction of the essay and then the conclusion. In between, we normally write two or three, sometimes maximum four body paragraphs. Not normally we don't write more than three body paragraphs, but in an exceptional case, someone may encounter a situation or may have to write four body paragraphs. Generally, we write two or three, depending upon the essay. Okay, Lekhna, do we move forward, beta? It depends on what is the essay type. It depends on the type of the essay, right? The type of information that goes, sorry, I have fever today. So, the type of information that goes in these paragraphs, right, depends on the type of the essay. We'll go, we'll go through each essay type. We'll see an example of each and understand the basics about each today, right? Let us simply understand what is this task all about, right? Opinion essays. These are sometimes called agree or disagree or argumentative essays. Opinion essays tell you that you are supposed to give some kind of opinion and are one of the most common types of IELTS task 2 question. The first part of the question will be a statement. You will then be asked to give your own opinion about the statement. Here is some typical wording that might be used. What is your opinion? Do you agree or disagree? To what extent do you agree or disagree? Here is an example of each. Medical procedures for cosmetic purposes should not be allowed. Do you agree or disagree? See, a statement is given. The statement is that medical procedures for cosmetic purposes should not be allowed. Lekna, is my screen properly visible? Beta? Okay. Lekna, what do you understand by this question? What do you understand by this question? What is your understanding? No, no. Disagree is one point. Tell me what is the meaning of this question?
Yes, ma'am. Meaning is like writing process for cosmetic purposes,
What is cosmetic?
beauties.
Correct. Cosmetic is something that helps you look good, improve your appearance, right?
Yes,
Medical procedures means procedures that can that don't just involve, putting some cream or foundation on somebody's face. They actually involve bringing somebody under the knife, right? Using some surgical procedures, or altering the shapes of body parts, injecting something into the body, right? So those should not be allowed. Do you agree or disagree? So what is happening? We will not go into what is our answer. We'll just understand how to write such an essay. In this case, I suggest you choose one side of the argument. Give your opinion clearly in the introduction. Keep the same opinion throughout the essay. Give reasons why you hold this view, right? One of the mistakes students do a lot is that they try to give too many reasons. That is not you are supposed to write, right? Give two or three reasons and explain those. You are also supposed to give example. You can give an example in each paragraph, or if you can't think of so many examples, then simply give one example in the essay, but give one example, right? Why do I suggest that you choose one side of the argument? Because that brings us clarity, right? Your stand is clear. Okay, sometimes people write that they partially agree, which is actually not incorrect, but the thing is, then they fail to give proper justifications, reasons
ma'am.
for their yes.
What if we write two sides of argument?
You see, it's not about what if we write two sides of the argument. Basically, you should be able to manage that kind of writing, right? Okay. I am not saying that there is any harm in doing that, but some students tend to deviate and their stand is not clear. If their opinion, their viewpoint is not clear, okay, one may uh, lose marks. How to write this essay? There will be an introduction. You will stick to this method. First, like we did in writing task one, paraphrase the question. Here also, you will take the question, the first statement, you will change its words, rephrase it, give your opinion, right? And if you can give very, very short, give a supporting reason. In the main body paragraph one, topic sentence, you will start the writing. The first sentence of the paragraph should tell the reader, right, what this paragraph is all about. Explain this idea and give an example. Second reason, explain this idea and give an answer. In conclusion, simply summarize opinion and key resources, reasons, right? Simply, you will rephrase or re emphasize your opinion and give the main reason in very, very short. You are not supposed to write a huge conclusion. Right, Lekna? You will not completely understand, but this is the framework, right? This is the outline. You will not completely understand unless we've written an essay of each type, right? Discussion essays. In discussion essays, you have to discuss both sides of an argument. Yes, here you will be asked to discuss both sides. Obviously, you will have to discuss both the sides. Usually, you will be asked for your own opinion as well. The easiest way to approach this type of IELTS task 2 question is to choose one point of view to agree with and one side to disagree with, right? Some people think that wild animals should not be kept in zoos. This is an example essay. कुछ लोगों का ये सोचना है कि वाइल्ड एनिमल्स जूज में नहीं रखे जाने चाहिए. Others believe that there are good reasons for having zoo. Some people think that wild animals should not live in they should not be they should not be made to live in zoos. Others think that there are many reasons and there are good reasons, strong reasons for having zoos. Discuss both these views and give your opinion. Here in this essay, you will have an introduction, a conclusion, but you should have three body paragraphs, right? There are, I will say your opinion. Number four is, okay, introduction, paraphrase the question, give your opinion, give in brief some supporting reason, right? If you can't give reason, that is also okay. I will write optional here. Different people have different ways of writing, right? In first body paragraph, give reasons for first opinion. In second body paragraph, give reasons for the second opinion. In fourth, give your opinion and give reasons, right? In the end, give the conclusion and state your opinion once again, right? Lekna, is this clear, beta? The structure, the framework of the essay depends on the essay you have, right? Again, once you go through samples, once we write a couple of essays in this class, you will understand them better. There are some problem essays. These are sometimes called causes and solutions or problems and solutions essay. It gives you a statement, then it asks you to discuss the problem or causes and the solutions. Do not list lots of causes and solutions. Choose just one or two and develop them fully, right? Be sure to link each problem, cause, and its solution. See, you have to give what is the structure? In one body, you will have introduction and conclusion. In one body paragraph, you will give problem or cause. In second body paragraph, you will give solutions, right? Let's look at one of these. Let's look at an example. Even though doctors all over the world agree that fast food is bad for people's health, more and more people are eating it. What is fast food, Lekhana?
Junk food.
What is fast food?
Junk food.
What? You can write. Basically, it's food that can be prepared quickly. Generally, it's frozen food or pre-cooked kind of food. It is normally cooked for, commercial reasons. Something that can be served very quickly. Okay, it's not good for health. So, one important point here is IELTS can ask you questions spanning a number of topics, right? There could be questions from any of, we'll go through those topics as well. What could be the topics an IELTS examiner can choose to ask you questions? Even though doctors all over the world agree that fast food is bad for people's health, more and more people are eating it. Why are more people eating fast food? What can be done about this problem? Likhna, let's try the planning. You are the only person in the class. Let's try to plan it today. I want you to give two reasons why more and more people are eating fast food, and then two solutions. The solutions should cater, or the solutions should provide the solutions of the problems. Lekhna, can you do it in very short? I want you to write it in the class. You'll gain confidence. Can you do it? Do it. Why do people prefer fast food these days? We'll quickly write two body paragraphs today. In the planning part, you don't do anything. You simply write your points in short. We don't have to be over enthusiastic and come up with n number of reasons, right? Lekha, have you written? Would you like to share it in the chat window? Will you like to share it? Lekha, what is your plan? Okay, take your time. You have 2 more minutes. We just have to write why are more people eating fast food. We don't have to write what is the what happens uh, when we eat junk food. The first paragraph, I mean, the first body paragraph is only about why, right? I would want you to give another reason too with an example. In the next body paragraph, write the solutions, right? Okay, Lekna, do we move forward? Now that you've written a bit yourself, I'm sure you are more confident. Okay. What is going to be essay structure? In one body paragraph, you will give problem or cause. In the second, you will give solution. In the end, you will give the conclusion. Right? Lekhna, if I ask you to paraphrase this question, as in the statement given to you, how will you paraphrase it? Even though doctors all over the world agree that fast food is bad for people's health, more and more people are eating it. Can you paraphrase it? Let's try doing a paraphrasing too. Lekhna, are you trying it, beta? Doctors should not have apostrophe S. This is wrong. Having an hurdle. This is grammatically wrong. The words used are not correct. They don't fit here. Medical practitioners Medical practitioners all over the world can be replaced by globally, right? Agree that, believe that fast food is hazardous for people's health. Still, the number of people eating or preferring such or this kind of food have has been increasing, right? This is another way to write it. Okay. Okay, Lekna, let's move forward. You will give an introduction, then body paragraph. In one, you will give problem, second solution, last conclusion. Advantages and disadvantages essay. The first part of the question will be a statement. You will be right to ask about both the advantages and disadvantages of the idea. Let us look at an example. Today, more and more tourists are visiting places where conditions are difficult, such as the Sahara Desert or the Antarctic, right? Which means more tourists. What could be the other words for tourists? Lekhna? What could be the other words for tourists? Travelers. Yes, yes, yes. I saw it. Okay. So you should know synonyms of some of, these words, the common words, right? Are visiting places where conditions are difficult. What are the benefits and disadvantages? So you have to mention the benefits and disadvantages. Now you know you have to write the introduction, you have to paraphrase the question, outline in very short, give your view or views in one or two statements. In one body paragraph, write the advantage or advantages and give an example. In main body paragraph 2, give disadvantages. In the end, last thing is that you will write a conclusion. Let's quickly go through the types of essays. Then I'll tell you the common topics on which we get essays. Next is double question essays. Just task to question is sometimes called a direct question or two question essay, right? It has one statement with two different questions after it. The questions may or may not be linked. You must answer both questions fully. Do not confuse it with an opinion or a discussion essay. Be careful that you don't end up with too many ideas. Again, I'm saying you don't have to give too many reasons. Don't have to. This is not a general knowledge test. Yes. Always remember, this is not a test of general knowledge. This is a test of language. Let's go through one example. Millions of people every year move to English speaking countries such as Australia, Britain, or America in order to study at school, college, or university. Why do so many people want to study English? Why is English such an important international language? Okay, millions of people. For your information, 1 million means 1 lakh, 10 lakhs, and millions means many lakhs. People every year move to English speaking countries for higher studies or to study at school. Why do so many people want to study English? Why is English such an important international language? Right? How will you write it? Again, it is very simple. You will give an introduction, A conclusion, introduction and conclusion will always be there. In one body paragraph you will give why something happens. In the next body paragraph you will give why is English such an international language, such an important international language, right? Okay, Lekhna. Lekhna, was it up or down? I couldn't see it. Okay, okay. So now these are the main essay types, the main topics. Okay, I have seen that IELTS essays are based on technology, travel, health, but the essays are very general. They are not highly technical. Okay, never think, if you think that you don't know much on a topic or you don't know technical details of something, you don't have to worry. Write what you know. Okay, okay, do not be nervous. Sometimes it happens that people don't write anything or don't write much sufficient just because they think that their knowledge is not up to date, or they don't have proper knowledge regarding a topic, or like they feel that they don't have in-depth knowledge of something. It's okay. Again, I'm saying that it is an English language test, not a general knowledge test. Okay, Lekhna. Health, travel, environment, science, but not very scientific or technical, right? Very simple things. Sometimes there are questions related to social media, use of social media, impact of social media, right? There are sometimes questions related to poverty, right? Sometimes there are questions related to sports, culture, tradition, uh, governments, their systems, right? Jobs. It depends. Lekna, I have seen that for different people, different modules, you know, are challenging. I personally feel that IELTS writing, especially essay writing, could be like it is most difficult for it has been the most difficult part for most of my students, right? Some people find reading very difficult. Some people find listening difficult. Some others do not have enough confidence to speak in front of someone. So they find speaking very, very difficult, right? And but writing, especially part two, that is why I always suggest and insist that you must ensure that writing part one is strong so that you get the needed band in the total writing module. Okay, which part do you find difficult? Which module do you find difficult, Lekhna? What?
Reading.
Reading. Okay. What is your average score what has been your average score in reading?
6.5.
Okay. How about listening?
7.5.
That's good. Good. Okay. Yeah.
Means for undergraduation band score.
I I'm not sure. I just teach. Right. Okay. Then there are topics related to business, consumerism, pollution, use of plastic. Lekhna, you can mute your system. Right.
Okay.
I have seen essays related to COVID. Health is another topic. Obesity, right? Uh, Teenage, crime, punishment, traveling, uh, pollution caused by vehicles. Arts is also a topic, yes. Creativity and arts. Life in cities, life in villages, shopping, yes, shopping is also a topic. Advertisements, studying online versus studying offline, reading books versus reading online content. These are very general topics. These are topics of general awareness, right? There are sometimes topics related to agriculture. Okay, Lekhna, this is all for today's class, right? I am not feeling well, but I'm sure you know what are the different essay types. We will, tomorrow is Saturday. Saturday, yes, we'll write an essay tomorrow. Either write an essay or I'll bring a couple of samples, right? Okay, Lekhna, bye. I'm not feeling well.